Okay. Hi.
Recording?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Okay. It's a little bit strange first to do it on camera because we talk face to face.
Yeah.
And today I want to talk about self-worth.
Okay.
And because why? Why? Because if I compare myself to 20 years old Vadim, now I'm 32. My salary is 20 times more. I have body that I never had before, a health, motorbike, motorcycle. I live in an apartment with gym and pool. On the 12th floor, I have whole city view. I think it should be okay because microphone is pointing us. So
Yeah.
it shouldn't catch what is behind. Okay.
Frog. Cool.
Yeah. Self-worth. And I have a deep connection with friends, and I have friends. I play sport with friends. I hang out with them every week. I think I have 4 or 5 good
Wow.
friends I have to talk about. Yeah.
Cool.
And despite that, I still feel kind of unworthy if we speak about finding a girlfriend. And it's interesting, but nobody ever told me like you are unworthy directly. Nobody told me you are unworthy.
Right.
You are not. You are not worth love. And I know people to whom even mother said these words. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I never had. And I was thinking, actually, it's easier for me, I think, to what do you do to defend myself if someone tells me directly like you or want love, nobody will love you, nobody likes you. It's easier to defend yourself because I will think, oh, you have problems, maybe you need help, why are you so aggressive? I've got few times like on dating apps. I've got twice, as I remember. One girl was just sharing, like, how was her day, or like how was your weekend, and she said like, oh, I went out with this guy and he had a car, and it's like, why do you tell me that?
Yeah.
And but that was like, ouch,
Okay.
ouch. I don't have a car. Second time was when I shared that I was hiding that I'm English teacher. I didn't want to say that. I was like, I teach English. I teach kids how to laugh and to be kind in English. And she's like, rolling eyes emoji. Oh, so you are a teacher. Ouch.
Where'd you find these girls?
It's on Bumble. But it's probably wrong way was just to swipe everyone who is pretty.
Okay. I've done it too.
Not like you're going to reading to profile. Probably if you pick up only those who wrote something on the profile, maybe they put time in that. But I swipe everyone, even though it's like she has 3 photos, nothing in her bio, like she's woman. Enough, she's pretty. So yeah, I don't want to blame others. I don't like. There's no point in like, oh, society is this. Like, because I like the approach from courage to be disliked. That despite what happened before, I can change. I can take action right now. What else I want to share is that recently I shared with you this message yesterday on audio, that so I tell to myself, to my voice inside my head, there is nothing I cannot offer to a girl that this possible alpha male rich blah 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 guy can. And then my voice said, but he has money, he has car, he can take her everywhere, they can go on vacations, he can buy her this. And then I don't want to have a girlfriend or meet a girl who is interested in my money. And I doubt that alpha male wants that girl because she's interested in his money. So this is.
So the rich guy can offer her many things that he can buy with money, but can he give her a safe space to
Maybe
be herself?
And then I said, yeah, but there are for sure guys who are rich and they are nice people.
They do exist.
Yes, of course they exist.
Yeah.
And then like I start to feel, oh, so if on that, so he is nice as I think I am, and he also has possessions, power, money,
Okay.
and I'm like, okay, so he's better than me.
At what?
Look, because okay, I was thinking that girl choose between me and him.
Uh-huh.
So we both are kind, nice, handsome, humorous, good body, but he has money.
So he's better than you at what?
He is better than me because he has money.
But you get it? Like, he's better than you at what? At basketball, at ping pong. What is he better than you
Okay,
at?
see, he can give her more than I can give her.
More what?
Uh, security.
Yeah. That guy that you just described, yeah. But so what? What's the issue?
And that's like, why would she choose me if there is a guy? Not like we go. It's not like it happens like somebody choose.
Is this situation you versus the imaginary person?
Yeah,
That,
yeah, exactly. This
Okay.
is me versus imaginary someone.
Wait, why are we playing this game again?
We are. What?
Why is that thought? Why are we comparing you with versus the imaginary
That's
guy?
not we compare, but that's in my head.
Yeah, why is that happening? The imaginary guy?
Imagine what?
Like, are you comparing yourself to the imaginary guy?
Yeah.
But why the imaginary guy? I don't get it. What?
Why the imaginary guy?
Are you comparing yourself versus like what you think is perfect?
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
Yeah.
Why do that?
How to stop it? No, well, okay, maybe. Do we need to know why to do that, or how to? Do we need to know why, or should we like find what to do with that?
Both. It takes energy to compare yourself with the imaginary perfect guy, right? It takes effort to do that.
For a second, because I worry about the camera shows me. I think it's dark. Just give me for a second. I want to increase. I think.
Cool. Good.
Is it? It becomes. Wait, 1 second. Thing. Okay. Okay. Because it becomes darker. It's 5 p.m. something. Yeah. It becomes darker, so I need to adjust camera.
Sure.
Yep. It's not fair to compare myself to imaginary guy that actually can be a nice guy.
And not only imaginary, but also perfect.
Yeah. I compare myself to imaginary perfect guy.
Yeah, for what?
Maybe because I want to be that imaginary perfect guy.
Aren't you becoming that person?
Huh?
Aren't you becoming that person already?
The thing is, what I think average societal girl wants, like family, kids, car, security. At least I don't want to have kids, and it's hard to admit, because I think there are more girls who want to have kids. And
yeah.
if I say that I don't want to have kids, then I'm like, I have less options.
Yeah.
And then I have less options. And sometimes I even said to a few girls before that I might want to have kids in the future. Maybe, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the idea of, because I teach kids. I work with them every day, primary school, and I like that age. But you need to wait like 5-7 years before he or she will become smarter than a pug. So what? So because I don't want that, and I don't want. I also am interested about realizing your full potential. Yeah.
Your full potential.
Yeah, I'm.
Is this relevant now to the?
I think so. Because let me just, because I didn't know that we'll. Yeah, I don't know.
It could be connected.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So okay. Oh yeah. So what is my full potential? Because I don't feel like I want to build business. I like teaching,
Yeah.
and it brings me joy. It's beautiful, but it doesn't bring that much money as I think with again that imaginary girlfriend one. You know, I created imaginary perfect girl that wants that imaginary perfect guy inside my head, and they don't, and both of them don't want me.
I mean, what kind of girl do you want?
What are the options? I mean, what do I need to say? It's not like
I don't know.
Vietnamese girl, my age or younger, speaks English, creative, curious at least, funny, humorous, pretty. Enough. Sport, love sport, values, fitness, and curious about this life. So yeah, and does my when I think about what is the best version of myself, that's already me. That's what I'm doing. I'm creating content. I have friends. I do and play sport, and I spend time in service for others. That's teaching, because I teach English to kids. They feel comfortable. I compare to myself when I was in school. I didn't feel comfortable talking or learning English. We were doing this, following books. It was boring, scary. Now we have fun, and kids come and they hug me and they kiss me, and it's fun. It's interesting. So I provide value. That's why part why I feel happy. Gee.
I mean, you're doing a lot of learning and expanding already. And I don't know I think if you meet a girl who can't recognize that in you, then you probably shouldn't be dating her anyways.
Yeah, maybe.
I think you want to date someone who's like on a similar life path, right?
Yeah.
Who's like also learning and expanding, is curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she'll only be attracted to you if you are just yourself.
That's cool.
So yeah, even if you pretend to be somebody else and she likes that guy, she will like your performance. And then you have to keep performing every time you meet her.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but you did theater, you said, right?
2 years in amateur theater. I do feel already better, just to talk it out. But then I think why this feeling of unworthy
Right, that's the deeper question.
comes.
Because you said nobody ever told you with those words.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that doesn't have to be said with words exactly.
Yeah, it's like,
It can be implied.
yeah, it's like I like the analogy that if someone attacks me with this, like, you're not worthy, it's big attack, you can defend yourself easily. But these my own thoughts, I interpret something, it's more like a poisonous gas that you don't see and comes and poisons your body, your mind, that nobody told me, but I picked up by myself from their actions. So I was interpreting, yeah, their actions, their words, mostly their actions, that, oh, they don't love me. But that's what this book told. That's not my task. It's not my job. I cannot control your actions, your thoughts. I can control my actions and my thoughts to some extent. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry?
The
Gym? Live stream? No. We just do YouTube. Yeah.
I think it's just one of those things that someone doesn't have to tell you with words. You are not worthy. No, someone, like, if somebody that you trust implies to you when you're like a toddler or something, it's gonna stay for a while. And they usually pass on the same wound that somebody else gave them, unfortunately. Like, have you heard of generational trauma?
No, not heard that. Okay. I heard the word. Okay, you can explain.
It's kind of like the trauma, like the wounds that get passed on from generation to generation. And it seems just like something normal. And it's not, nobody's gonna act like, not everybody will experience like some adult telling you like you are a piece of shit. It can be just implied. And as a kid, as a toddler, we don't know how to defend against that. And it's just program. The question is now what?
Yeah, but I don't want to care and cry about, oh, somebody said to me, so that's why I'm like this. No,
Of course.
I like, what can I do now?
Right. So now what?
Yeah, now what? What can I do now? We have only now.
Yeah.
What can we do in now?
One of the options is to find a girlfriend to fill the void or whatever, right? That's one of the options. But maybe there's more options.
Yeah, because I don't want to be needy. I don't want to go there and like, I need to find a girlfriend. I like to do content. I like to talk to you and similar people. I mean, with deep conversation. What else? I like to play sport. And that's where I want to find these people. And before it happened, when I was doing content, blogging, walking outside, I had a relationship. But at that time I wasn't self-aware, and I hurt that person, and I didn't treat her well. I want to be okay with myself, and on that path to find someone. Well, of mindfulness. Right after these words.
You said to find someone.
Huh?
You said to find someone, right?
I would love. Yeah,
I feel like you will attract that someone.
Yeah, that's what I want. But we understand how finding works. You go, you date, you meet people, and you can choose, or you choose each other. But attracting, it's like not doing. This is like, yeah, and this is how it's it's counterintuitive. To find someone, I need to go and do. If you are hungry, you go and find food. You don't attract food.
Unless you're a spider.
Huh?
Unless you're a spider or something.
So there's a spider on me. Unless you're a spider. Yeah.
There's some animals that do have like a little bait to bring that at you. But they want to consume somebody.
Yeah, I don't want to consume anyone. To some extent. I need to increase brightness again. Yeah. So how to be not needy? I feel like I am less needy than a few months ago. Yeah, a few months ago when I was obsessed.
I believe that.
And maybe networking, but also, and then, my voice says to myself. That voice says, you don't go out. You're afraid to approach girls. And what I want to say to that voice that I don't know who is that girl. If she at the coffee shop, she can be anyone. But if I'm interested in people with similar interests, I should go into the places where I should go to workshops or somewhere where it's natural environment when you will communicate.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like maybe it will work with yoga, but in yoga class you don't talk. You listen to instructor. And it's in some occasions at the end when you're like tired or something happened and you can like share a few words. And my voice said, these are all excuses. The more you go out, just go, you see a pretty girl, approach her. Maybe she's not, but what about possibilities that probably in a content creator meeting I will meet someone because these are people curious, they create content as me, and then but do you really need another content creator? or do you just need an interesting, kind person like you? And I was like, what is the right answer? What to do? Just do something, maybe. Because yeah, I start to think a lot, and I do nothing. Maybe go and do, huh?
Like do the stuff that is fun for you, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And do girls do those activities too that you like?
That Socratic dialogue, there was no smell of girl.
There's no girls there. Those are first one that was only guys.
But it was cool. I enjoyed. Okay, yeah.
No, but do you have any other activities that you like to do?
Pickleball.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
Gym.
And you have friends that are girls, and they must have friends too. Would they be down to have you meet their friends or something?
I think I was asking already, and yeah, I need to ask again. It's also hot, no?
It's kind of hard.
What you are wearing? So we need to increase numbers again.
But also, we're trying to decrease the neediness, right?
Decrease the neediness.
At the same
yes,
time.
yes.
Like, yeah, I know you mentioned this before, but that there's nothing that the partner should be able to give you that you can't give to yourself, right?
Yeah, but I discussed with one of my friend, and he said, yes, but there are things like how did he say? There are things in relation that you can get on your own, but most likely it's easier to get from a partner.
Like what things?
Like understanding, that deep understanding. I shared with you one story that I was hosting a game night with friends, and it was fun, cool. And when we finished, my flatmate, he went to his bedroom with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Another friend left with his girlfriend. Another girl left home. He went home to her boyfriend, and I was like alone. And that you had a fantastic evening. I would like to go to my bedroom with a girl, just hug, lie down, and talk. How was the day? But I'm go like alone. So you cannot give yourself a hug. I heard advice like,
Really?
it's for sure I will get more oxytocin, dopamine, pleasures by hugging a girl than hugging myself. It's like this perspective on yourself from a side. Accountability. These are things you can get from friends, yes. But we got light, nice. But your partner, it's something close. It's something you're teammates. You're working, living maybe under one roof, and you're working towards one goal.
Right. Ideally, they should be teammates.
Yeah.
Ideally.
And I've been in this kind of relationship. It's beautiful. Okay, we need to increase again. Okay.
Are you a good teammate to yourself?
I think yes. No, okay, what does it mean? What does it mean to be a good teammate to yourself?
How do you give yourself the validation that you want?
Validation.
What kind of word to say the word you? Because now I'm not really sure which one is you. Because there's you, and then there's a part of you that is needy. Or I don't like that word needy either. There's you, and there's a part of you that wants validation.
That's me. That's all me. Why to separate?
But then that becomes harder to give yourself validation then.
Why?
Because you're identifying as the one who needs validation.
Identify.
And the one who needs validation cannot give himself validation because that just it wouldn't work.
What about if that person, a story inside me that wants validation, it's like a child who wants attention.
Yeah.
And by trying to like, oh no, I don't need you. I need to get rid of you. You're hurting him more.
Exactly.
So like, I would like to accept that part.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
It's like how would you treat yourself as a kid, basically.
How you treat yourself as a kid.
Like if you imagine yourself as a kid, and imagine yourself as clearly as possible with the clothing, with everything. How would you treat that kid if he needed support?
How would I just be? No, I like the idea. It's easier for me to think as a best friend. How would I treat a best friend, not a kid?
Ooh, this is gonna get into a deep topic now. Because I was gonna ask you, how would you treat your kid? But you already mentioned you don't want kids.
Ah, no, I just know with love, with understanding. I hope.
Ah.
Like I treat best friend.
Yeah. Or also, how do you treat your students if they need
Yeah.
support?
Yeah, with love, with understanding.
Of course. You wouldn't tell them, man, shut up, man.
Hmm.
Open your language book. Like, no, right? Like, you would support him.
I need to support myself. Also, I was thinking, is it possible to learn self-acceptance, self-acceptance, self-worth, kind of forever? I mean, like I achieve something or I accept something, and then it stays. Because on some days I like love myself, I feel great. On some days, bam, I'm like, hello Nick, I need help.
Ah.
Or because we know nothing is permanent, everything changes. But there should be, or maybe like if I stop hanging out with friends, if I stop playing sport, working with students, meditate, then I'll probably will be less satisfied with my life. That's why things that I'm doing, they keep me above the water surface all the time. So there should be probably things that you do, you treat yourself, then in your self-validation also, it's never, it won't be forever stable, and that's okay. Maybe.
Also, you will make mistakes at something,
Yeah.
and then can you be nice to yourself when that happens?
I hope so. Yeah, probably because like if one pillar of my life satisfaction, meditation, my job, friends, fitness, it will collapse, then I still have these three. So, but on what pillars do I have self-acceptance or self-worth? I need to find them. And
Yeah, I think you're playing the game of self-worth, but you haven't questioned if self-worth is even real. But you're playing that game really hard. Even the value of money changes, literally every second.
so, I mean, I didn't get you and say that self-worth doesn't exist.
I mean, it's a game. It's a currency. It's like the currency of each country. It's changing every second of the day.
So self-worth also changed. But I don't want it to be below zero or close to zero. Yeah.
I guess if you want to keep playing the game of worth, then you have to ask, okay, how are you calculating your worth? What formula are you using? This plus this equals worth.
Okay, that's good. Because it works with satisfaction or content. Yeah, what is the feeling? There's two words. We create content, and we feel
content.
Content, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel content and happy, satisfied because I do this. So this works. This I kind of figure out for now, for today. About self-worth. Now, are you trying Are you saying that I should stop playing self-worth game?
Well, at least if you're playing, at least know it's a game.
Okay, well, don't know the rules. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
when you play Final Fantasy, it's a game. If you want to play it, you can play it. Just don't forget it's a game.
I was thinking you want to tell me that I need to learn the rules.
Of the game. I mean, if you want to keep playing this game,
Can you stop playing this game and be?
it's an option. But the option is scary, because then your brain will say, "What? Why don't you confirm my worth to me? Why not?" Then that starts to happen.
So is it possible to quit self-worth game and then what? Will I feel worthy if I quit the self-worth game? Huh?
What will happen when you stop seeking worth? As long as you're seeking worth, you're implying to yourself that you don't have it. It's the same as the happiness trap. When you seek happiness, you're telling yourself you don't have it. There's so many traps. It's going to keep appearing in many different things. It's the paradox.
But at least happiness, I kind of figured out. Like I'm satisfied with my life.
Okay, cool.
What about self-worth?
Mm.
So I understood that happiness is in my hands, and I know what things I need to do to feel happy.
Okay.
Okay, but what about self-worth? Maybe my self-worth, like happiness before, I gave power over my happiness to other people.
Ah.
Then
And now
I,
you're giving people power over
my-
your worth.
yeah, maybe.
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
And that's why you seek them.
and it's interesting that I am not maybe I'm not giving power of my self-worth to other people, but I give it to imaginary perfect girlfriend and imaginary perfect guy.
Or even worse.
Yeah. So they will never be satisfied with me. But like, why should I care about what they want, don't want?
Worth. And the thing is, every society has their own way of calculating worth.
I think still everywhere.
Like every
it's kind of
culture,
minor.
like every culture has their own way of playing this game. And they have their own checklist. Did you finish your checklist? Then no, you're not good enough. Come back when you finish your checklist.
And not like somebody actually wrote that checklist and they measure now it's fluctuating.
Right.
Like so they
It's like an unwritten
yeah
agreement, right?
they heard something today on TikTok, tomorrow on Instagram. Bam bam they gathered plus their mood. And it's all just like you will never fit in their list that they didn't even write.
Mm.
Like, okay,
So this game is being played all over the world in different ways. So you can play if you want. Especially if you're in the self-development life journey, like you will experience yourself evolving more and more, and maybe your mind will try to compare you more and more. I don't know. We'll see. When I say the word priceless, what comes to your mind?
priceless. I didn't like Lamborghini. I don't know why.
Really?
It's first thing.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
But also you said priceless. It's in English, so I need to kind of translate it to Russian. Priceless. Okay. No price. Oh, then in Russian I hear this word and I think about life.
Okay.
In English, in English it's Lamborghini. Not even Lamborghini. I think there was a different car.
The Lamborghini has a price.
I know, but it's just because it's English. It's not my mother tongue. And it's like priceless. Wow. So priceless something. You're priceless. But then I say in Russian, бесценный. Oh, it's like it's something from fairy tales. Life is priceless.
I guess life is priceless. What about the word unique?
Unique soldier. Soldier from Game of Thrones. These worm. Can you watch?
I haven't watched it.
I don't know why. So like unique. He's a unit, unique. He's professional. Nobody can replace him.
What about the word incalculable?
What is that? Cannot count something? No, count. No?
Right.
You cannot count it.
You can't calculate it. Yeah.
You cannot.
You can't put a number on it. Incalculable.
Infinity, galaxy.
Oh, nice, cool.
Why?
Because if you happen to find something incalculable, and then you put a number on it, any number you choose is too small. Because it's incalculable. There's only one of that.
Okay. I feel better. Like I understood something, but I don't have this. Here I understood something. Maybe you don't need to have this. Here I understood ABC. It's
If you want to understand the ABC, then you have to feel the full feeling that is
you need to
hiding inside of you right now. You have to feel the whole thing. That's where the real insight is.
I didn't get.
Like like the hunger for validation.
Mm-hmm.
When you starve that hunger, when you don't feed it to the point where it hurts, then it will show you the ABC that you were talking about. But right now, even if somebody tells you the ABC, it's not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for ABC from someone.
But if you want to find that ABC, then you have to make yourself feel it. So like starve yourself of validation. That's how you do it. I need this thing. Really? Okay, let's find out. I'm gonna starve you of your thing, and then see how your mind reacts. And then the ABC will reveal itself. And then that becomes your lifestyle. You do it over and over with different things, different parts of you. And it feels like the insights never end. There's always something else. It's like there's no finish line. There's always another thing. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not sure I understood how to starve myself. So, can you give me an example of what happens and what?
Like something in your mind wants external validation.
Okay.
So then you intentionally make sure that doesn't happen.
Ooh, it's like you need to catch that moment,
Mm-hmm.
like when it happens.
Yeah, just try your best. Like maybe like in the beginning you will still seek it, but every day you'll get a little bit better at catching yourself faster and faster. Like let me text that. No.
Not about text time, probably. I think maybe it's when I write in our area in Taudin, and you see there's lots of beautiful girls, and you like, or you go out and or at the gym, you want someone to look at you, to give you attention. Maybe in these moments, like, so I need to go home and like look at the wall. Why do I want it?
I guess you could play a game there, right? Give her some attention. Hey, looking good, and then bye. And just continue your day. Just give her some. And then
Just go and approach
continue
her.
your day.
Go and approach.
Yeah.
Just say hi and something.
Yeah. With no agenda, just get to know her. Just get to know who she is as a person.
Oh yeah. Okay. I want to try it. I feel like I am afraid of approaching girls. Oh my god, I'm so noisy.
I'm also shy to do that.
But yeah, I want to do it. I want to learn. I want to feel. I want to learn how to feel okay about that.
I feel shy to approach random people, but if I see somebody and I know I want to talk to them, I'll just talk to them. But if they're random, I'll feel like not safe to approach them.
Oh, interesting. If I meet a girl and I don't think about that she's pretty. If I just really need something, or maybe to find a time or something, direction, anything. If I don't think about she will need to be my girlfriend, then it's super easy to talk.
Yeah, of course.
Like I treat her like my little sister. The joke, But if you put this filter,
right,
girlfriend, my name is Potato.
Give me the thing that I want.
Yeah.
Can you give me the
You become
thing?
like stupid.
That's awesome.
Bats.
Hi, nice to meet you. Can you give me the thing that I want? That's awesome. We've all done it. It's okay.
Okay. 'Cause I worry about the light, the camera.
It's really bright.
Yeah, but it's strange.
It's good.
Why else I don't. I feel like I ventilated. Yeah, ventilation. I
Like you release something?
release something. Yeah.
Cool.
Like,
That's good.
is it good?
Yeah, of course. You should release. Open the window. Let it out.
No, also I just heard that people go to sessions with a therapist and they just release it, but they don't just do the work.
Right.
They just
Oof.
So that
That's
like,
kind of like, if to do that, it's kind of like you clean your wound, but you never healed it.
yeah,
It's still there.
it's like it feels good for now,
Yeah.
but it will come again. So that like, you need to do something.
Yeah. What I prefer to go straight into the wound and heal it. Nice. And when you do that, you see one of the byproducts is that your mind produces less thoughts. The production of thoughts gets decreased.
Maybe next time we can go deeper.
That's what she said.
Okay. I'm okay to stop this.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hungry. Hey, something. Let's give it.
Thank you.
Please.
Bye.